in the sewers.
Was it after the giant lobster fight?
We fought a giant lobster and then they went to fight some Sparts.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yes. Last week on the Immortal Veil, you all journeyed into the sewers on a mission to find loot. And perhaps lost knowledge. We're in a cistern of alchemical runoff. You fought a nigh-on immortal mutant lobster. And then traveled up the alchemical waste-filled underground river. And then stormed the beaches of Svartandy. Specifically Svarta. You were all able to rout the outer Svart barricade and have claimed it for your own. Since then, though, many of you have been injured. And we'll be resuming right there, with many of you injured. Also update your names.
right. If I recall, what's-his-face was unconscious, and I gave him a potion to heal him. Jaeger.
Oh, me?
You're the one that charged forward and got knocked unconscious, right?
No.
And then your backpack got stolen? Or was that Mornay?
That was Mornay, I think.
Mornay did not get knocked unconscious because he disappeared midway through that combat.
Oh, was it Alpha?
It may have been Alpha.
Well, your character sheet will say if it was.
Well, I haven't opened it yet. It's still not opened yet.
I'm still waiting on it to open myself.
It does take a while to open, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's still
Aha, suckers! Mine doesn't take a while.
Yours was already open, it doesn't count.
No, I've had to reopen it and close it multiple times to save it.
What?
I have to close it in order to save it, and I have to reopen it to
No, you
open it
don't.
back up. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure your process also stays open in the background if you're not opening from scratch.
Well, you guys are here, surrounded by the dead corpses of Svarts.
Okay.
Are we still on initiative, or?
No.
Okay.
I begin signaling for the Shermans to come ashore.
You can sing.
Alright, who's looking dead?
I am.
I am.
5 HP.
Are we going short rest? Or long rest? Or what are we doing?
Or, I was assuming we're all doing at least a short rest.
Short rest is all I need. All my shit recharges at a short rest. I can use an action surge. Or not action surge, a second wind. And then...
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's happening again.
Did we actually clear out that area beyond the fortification? Inside that cave?
Beyond the second barricade?
There's a second barricade?
Well, so you guys are currently in that big central area. That would be the actual beach itself with the first Svart barricade. Beyond those two tiny little tunnels at the far end of that room, like the last two squares on the far left, that used to be a barricade that was destroyed by Armerson casting Shatter on it. Also, a couple of Zvarts are dead in that room as well. There is across the river to the north, that like 4 square area. There's also a barricade there.
Right, but was there anything beyond the second barricade that we saw?
The one down to the far left?
Yes.
There are 2 tunnels down there. One going north, one going south.
All right.
Yeah, it occurs to me it's not that clear on the map I just gave you.
Well, do you guys want to sit here for an hour and let them, get a chance to regroup and attack us, or do you just want to press on?
No, I can heal us. I had to look it up real quick, but I can heal us.
Oh, never mind. Then I haven't used any of my hit die. If we're not taking a short rest.
Yeah, if we have 10 minutes to spare, then let's see, there's 1, 2, 3. Is Blue Rosette here?
Not yet.
Okay,
Not
so it's
currently.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's just 4 of us here. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Also, I'm not injured, so.
And also, you're not injured. Alright, yeah. So if we all sit down for 10 minutes, then I will prayer of healing us.
Cool. What does that do?
It heals all of us for 2d8, and we'll find out what that is as soon as Bangbot comes back to life.
I haven't seen you post a message.
Oh, that's in movies. I'm sorry.
GG, bruh. GG, bruh.
There we go. We all get 9 HP.
I'm gonna second wind.
So you guys went in a cave?
We did.
And what did you fight?
The smarts. And a lobster.
What?
We
Oh,
fought a big lobster. And lots of little blue people. Smurfs with spears.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll introduce you in a little bit, CC.
Oh, it's alright. I can wait until they're back in town. Or something.
I can also do that again if we... Wait, what's that 10d or that d10 plus 5 from?
He's second winded.
For
Ah.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
hey, Artie, if you're here, you can get a 2d8 healing if somebody wants to do that for him. I don't know if he's injured or not.
2d8 for healing.
Yeah. If you're in the car, we can do it for you.
Yeah. And then
All
what
right.
do artificers get? Another d8?
What?
Because I take it we're taking a short rest.
Oh, no.
No, we're not.
It's 10 minutes.
No.
No.
I just healed everybody for 9 points of healing.
Okay.
So, yeah. And I can do that again if people want, if we have another 10 minutes.
I mean, I'm only at 14 right now, so...
Alright, why don't I do it again, because I could also use it. Damn. Another 10 minutes pass for 5 HP.
All right.
Okay. Do we want to continue?
I guess that'll be as good as we're gonna get for now.
I mean, I can heal you for more if you need it.
I mean, I could take at least another 9 points, but if it doesn't cost you anything and we want to... If we want to wait 10 more minutes and give them a full half hour, then I'm fine with it, but...
Alright, why don't you take 9, then,
Okay.
as an action. And then we're good.
Okay, yeah, I'm full.
All right.
So,
Trying to think why I would be in a cave.
More of a sewer, but yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
And caves and underground ruins. It's a lot of things.
But alright, I think we're going forward.
Yeah.
let's approach the remains of the second barricade. And if you can do that last room, make sure everyone's no longer a threat in there.
I guess I could try and find something that would better my big ideas.
The Undercity is certainly a place to find those, CC.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are advancing into room 2?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And is that initiative or?
No, there's no niche. You can see that there are 2 passageways. A very narrow, only about 5 foot wide corridor, kind of winding off to the north. And a 10-foot wide passageway headed to the south.
Can I sneak down the south one to see what's down there? As a scout?
Yeah. There's not a lot of cover on that way down to the next room, but yeah, you can try to move quietly. Give me a stealth check.
11. Oh no, it's happening again.
All right. So, you advance down into this roughly 30 by 30 lopsided spherical room. Inside of which you can see among the, I guess you could call it a campsite, composed mostly of detritus and washed up flotsam, what looks like it was once a small campsite area. You can see a number of makeshift hammocks and a fire pit in the center of all of this, along with a number of broken crates and other assorted garbage. The fire pit has been reduced to embers at this point.
Can I see anything that resembles traps or ambush?
Give me a perception check.
Well,
No, it looks on the level here.
alright, I signal back to the rest of the group that it looks clear.
We walk in.
Indeed, you guys walk into this campsite. You can see that there's another curving passageway on the west wall.
I guess I'll do the same scouting thing.
Alright. Give me a stealth check.
16.
Alright, yeah, you start sneaking down here. Following this wide corridor. What was your passive?
My passive is 12.
Alright. So, as you kind of pass through a section here, your foot snags on a bit of wire.
Oh no.
And from the roof above, a ceramic flask falls down at your feet, striking the ground and igniting the floor. I need a dex save from you.
Dice, why do you do this to me? Hey, look at that, 22.
All right. Yeah. Do you have that thing that means that you take no damage if you succeed on a dex save?
Uncanny dodge?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you would have taken 10 fire damage, except you completely dodged it.
Nice. Alright.
Yeah. A
can I-
20-foot section of this corridor is currently ablaze.
Which side of the corridor am I on from it? Back or forward?
I'll leave that up to you. Would you have wanted to dodge forward or backward?
I think if I was going forward, I would have dodged forward as a character. So, less
Alright.
dramatic. Can I make a thorough search of the surrounding area to make sure there's nothing more?
Give me 1 second. I have to update the map. Do you have dark vision?
No, I do not. So, just what the fire is illuminating. I do have a hooded lantern now, if I need it, but I don't have that right now.
That red squiggle is where the fire is. Yeah,
Alright.
so you barrel roll onto the south side of the flames.
Can I search the area for more traps? Stealthily?
Sure, give me an investigation check.
$12.
Yes. Yes, as you kind of poke around this Y intersection, you spot rather easily, illuminated by the fire and the shadows that they cast, this entire intersection is filled with caltrops.
Oh,
It's a caltrop.
basically a nail that you step on.
Oh. Like a thumbtack?
Bigger, think of like railway spike. Or not quite that big, but yeah, big enough that could go through your foot.
Oof.
Yes.
They're like Legos, but worse.
These.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like anywhere from like 2 to 4 inches tall too.
Owie. You can jump over those, right?
Yeah, but if you land on them,
You can only jump over them if there aren't so many that the place you're going to be jumping to also has caltrops.
And you just kick them over?
no, because you see how they have spikes on all sides, and they will always land so a spike is facing up.
I don't know, she does make a good point though. Maybe you could just sort of shuffle through them.
Get out a broom.
Yeah.
Actually, if I recall how caltrops work, I think you can like move at half speed to not have them deal damage to you, or am I thinking of ball bearings?
It's like if they look like that, can't you just like scooch them away?
Yeah, with half speed movement,
shoe
you can
off?
choose to move carefully and not hit them.
So yeah, you can shuffle through them.
So, can I try and stealthily clear a path through them?
Yeah, give me a stealth check. As you try to quietly remove the metal from the stone. I'm guessing you're like trying to put it up against the sides.
9.
Oof.
Yeah, a couple of times you drop a caltrip as you're moving it. It makes a little clanging sound.
But no reaction from the shadows.
No reactions from the shadows.
Alright, so I assume in the time this takes me to do this, the fires die down, and I go back to the party and tell them what I've seen. And to watch out for the spiky bits.
Indeed. You move back through the haze of smoke, and you can see the party.
Alright, do we want to go north or south from here? South it is then.
We've been having good luck with South.
Alright, I take the south fork and I guess this is getting a little repetitive. Unless you guys want to do something else, I'll do the same thing.
No, I'm perfectly content to let you scout ahead.
22.
Yeah, you got this, man.
Alright. So you keep going south. 1 second while I illuminate the area.
Illuminate. Lumos.
Or actually, can I pull out a hooded lantern to try and not stumble on anything on the ground?
Of course. You pull out your hooded lantern, kind of illuminating the ground ahead of you. You begin sneaking along. And you reach a turn in the corridor. As your hooded lantern kind of illuminates that region, you can see at the far end of it a flotsam barricade.
Flotsam?
Along with some more of these little fuckers.
Oof.
Do they see me, or?
I've just realized that that's a dart that he's holding on his belt there.
Yeah,
just
as your light kind of illuminates that section, you hear the Zvarts, going ree.
Or how many can I see from my position?
You can see 3 up on top of the barricade.
Alright, so I assume it's initiative, and the rest of the party can hear the squealing.
I wouldn't assume anything.
I know I can.
So is it initiative?
Yep, it's an ish.
Can someone roll D20 plus 2 for me?
Oh, no, I didn't want to go that early. That might be the second session in a row that I've nat 20'd my first roll.
Ew. Did someone roll for Artie?
Yeah.
I am taken almost by surprise by the blue people across the room from me.
Indeed. Mornay?
So I see blue people across the way?
No, you hear blue people war cries.
Ah. Alright. And then I'll move up until I can see them. With my 30 feet of movement.
Alright, yep. You reach the same position as Jaeger here. You are 30 feet away from the base of the barricade.
Okay.
This one looking more substantial than the previous ones.
Alright. How much movement do I have left?
You just use your 30.
Oh, okay. And do I see the Zvarts?
You can.
Hold on a sec.
They are illuminated by a hooded lantern.
Okay, how many of them are within 30 feet?
You can see 3.
I see 3. Does this sound like there's 3, or does this sound like there's more than 3?
This sounds like there's a lot more.
Okay.
Wait, did I pick up the caltrops, or did I just push them to the side?
I leave that up to you.
Could I have like a handful just in my bag?
Yeah, we'll say you have a bag of 20.
Alright.
Alright. Is there anything up here that I could easily take cover behind?
Yes. 1 second. That brown line there is the barricade.
Oh, okay.
You guys are 3 squares back from that.
Man, whoever this belongs to really needs to see a doctor. This is not good.
It's all wormy and squirmy.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's a dick!
Of course it's a dick.
Oh god, I just drew a head on it.
Yeah, you did. Look at those balls. Those look unhealthy. Alright, so I'm 30 feet from that barricade, you said?
Correct.
Okay. And there's like nothing in the water that I could hide behind? No little bit of rock sticking up or anything like that?
There's no water here. You guys
This
are
is
in
all tunnel.
caves.
Oh, we're just... Okay, and there isn't like a stalagmite or something that I can hide behind?
Yeah, they're kind of are in those like alcoves.
Okay. I mean, can I... If I dash to continue forward, can I get into someplace like that where I'm at least not gonna get like shot full of whatever they're gonna shoot me with?
All right, so there are 3 points there. I think they're kind of obvious based on positioning that you could run to.
So like the top corner where the barricade meets the wall.
More like bottom corner, kind of around that bend.
Okay.
Basically, you'd want to stop somewhere on the approach. Because
Yeah.
you see how there are those alcoves in the north and south?
Right. Yeah, then I'll stop behind that south wall. And I would have to dash
Alrighty.
to get there.
The one closest to the barricade, right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
And I would have to dash to get there.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, then that's what I do.
Alrighty. Yuri.
So I heard the Zvarts yell. So I move forward, moving forward up to my 25 feet. Do I ever get line of sight on them?
Yeah, you can reach the turn by Jaeger.
Okay. I can see the 3, but I heard that there was a lot more in 3 beyond that barricade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any idea how many?
Give me an insight check. That's a lot of Zvarts.
Okay. I target a point 15 feet beyond the barricade and create a 30-foot cube of twisting patterns of colors that weave through the air. And I need everything within a 30-foot cube, with the front of the cube being the barricade, to make a wisdom saving throw versus charm.
15 feet on the other side, 30 foot.
So that if yes, a 30-foot cube, such that the front of the cube is like the barricade, and then like 30 feet beyond it is a cube.
All right.
I.e., hitting everything that's like within 30 feet of behind that barricade.
Wisdom, right?
Indeed.
Oh,
Okay, 15 is the DC, so I see 1, 2 passes.
All right.
The rest of them are charmed, incapacitated, and have a speed of 0. The spell ends if they take any damage, or if somebody uses an action to shake the creature out of their stupor. I've got him distracted! Charge! Charge! And that's all I do.
All right. Alpha.
It's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how far are the Zvarts from me? Up on their barricade, how far is
How's far are the farts from you?
About 60 feet.
There's
These are back
Var.
around the corner.
60 feet? So is it a nice little run up to them? I have to go through their shooting area like we did you?
they're stunned.
Huh?
I fired off a hypnotic pattern behind the barricade.
Oh, good.
There's no one left able to do anything. Charge the barricade.
And I'm gonna charge the barricade. Full sprint. It gives me 60 feet. I'm just gonna leap over the railing when I get there.
Do you have a... Okay. Do you have a light source on you? Or dark vision?
I mean, I have the lamp that I have, but it's still facing.
Right, but that's shining
Wait,
like a
wait.
light on
Where
a
is
wall.
he at as opposed to me? Before I take off, where is Jaeger as opposed to me?
Alright. So if you're looking at that image Underdark posted, you see that brown line that's the barricade? Each square is 10 feet. Jaeger is at the edge of square 3 away from that barricade.
Okay. So I'm 3 more squares back then, right? Because I'm 60 feet away, around the corner?
Correct.
Okay. So when I take off into a dash, can I grab the lantern as I run past from him and keep going?
Yeah, you can grab the hooded lantern, I suppose, if he'll let you.
I'll keep going and jump up over the wall.
Is that a acrobatics check or something? Or yeah, I'll allow it. If not,
I mean,
or
if
whatever.
Yeah, you can just hand it off.
Okay, I'll do it. If you
Can I-
go
can I run
yell
back?
to get my attention, I'll turn around and hand it to you.
I'm gonna run past and keep running all the way up to the wall.
Alright, you run up to the wall.
I'll yell, "Don't break my lantern" afterwards.
You can hear a lot of confused murmuring. But yeah, here you are at the foot of the barricade. And as you run up to that one, because I am Gilbert the cheeky fucker, one moment.
Oh, caltrops.
Not quite. Another barricade is revealed to you. And these fuckers open fire.
Oh,
Do any of these hit you, Alpha?
Negative.
Alrighty. Yeah, but you can see this new barricade to the north. It's a bit shorter than the barricade that you ran up to. More akin to like a couple of flipped over tables rather than an actual wall. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna roar at him.
Artie Armerson.
Alright, well, I'll move up until I can see them. How many non-hypnotized beings do I see?
None. All the ones that you can see are hypnotized. All 2 of them. 3 of them.
In that case, he probably wouldn't use a spell and would just instead follow in Alpha's footsteps and dash.
Alright. You run up to the same position as Alpha. You can see the sling bolts that bounced off his armor and the smaller barricade to the north. Anything else?
Oh, right. Defensive field. Just basically 10 hit points for me.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That's it.
Jaeger.
alright, so I will charge up to the north barricade, because I saw where those shots came from, and take a swing with my short sword.
What's your movement speed?
45.
Yeah, that would get you right up to the barricade. Yeah, you can try to stab one of those Varts.
Does a 18 hit?
And 18 hits.
My damage?
Alright, yeah. Yeah, you just knife this Vart and he stumbles back dead.
Can I use...
What?
Wait, hang on. Can I disengage behind the barrier from those parts?
I don't think so. You've just used your bonus action to dash, I figure, and your action
to
to
dash?
attack, right?
1, 2, 3,
Oh my
4,
god!
5.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you have 45 movement. Yeah, no, you can disengage.
All right.
Not really sure how you're gonna maneuver away, but you can disengage.
Do you mean dodge?
Hang on. I'm sorry.
All right, so we know you've used up your full movement speed, and you've used your action to stab a guy.
Yeah, just forget I'll end my turn and I'll look it up for the next turn.
Okay.
There's something I wanted to do, but no, I can't find where I read it before.
Alrighty. These guys. Well, I guess the two that passed are going to try to start rousing their comrades, and these 5 are going to take exception to Jaeger. Three of them are going to try to stab you, Jaeger. What do I mean? Yeah, 3 of them. 21 and 18, do those hit you?
Yes, they do.
Or that should be 11. I forgot the other +2.
Can I use Uncanny Dodge on that?
Sure. I'm pretty
Right.
sure that only works on 1 attack, though, right?
Yes. So,
Probably the 5.
yeah.
Alright, so you reduce the 7 down to a 4?
Mhm.
Something like that?
Yeah.
And the other one is going to take a slingshot at Armorson. Right off the armor.
These guys are coming from the north barricade?
Yep. Yeah, there's a big fortified barricade. That's the curved one. And then there's a northern barricade, which is like a couple of flipped over tables.
These are all 10-foot squares?
Yep.
Okay.
That's their turn. Mornay.
So these guys are all the Zwarts are either over the barricade or right up against it?
Correct.
Okay. From the position where I took cover, I'd like to use my 30 feet of movement to get sort of along the wall right in between the 2 barricades so that I can get all of the Zwarts within 30 feet of me.
I'm sorry, run that by me again?
I'm trying to get all of the Zwarts within a 30-foot radius of myself.
That one moment. Okay.
Alright, then I'm going to bellow a war cry and cause all of them to make a wisdom save.
This is a 30-foot radius, right?
30-foot radius.
Alrighty.
If I'm understanding the map correctly, I should be able to get all of them with that. Alright, well, they needed a 14 to pass, so I think that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 passes.
Isn't it also line of sight?
Doesn't say that.
Oh, I'm just curious because it's a fear effect, right?
It is a fear effect. It does not say line of sight, though. Fear itself is
Right.
line of sight, but this is not.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just confirming.
Yeah, that being said, I would like to be in a position where as many of them can see me as possible. For obvious reasons.
Currently here by the big barricade, the guys on the other side can't really see you at all. But the guys up north can absolutely see you, and the guys up on the big barricade can see you.
Yeah, well, the guys behind the barricade are not going to be able to see me, but because
Yeah,
they're
but
behind
they
the
all
barricade.
fucking failed.
Alright, yeah, well, all of the ones who failed are frightened of me for 1 minute. Let me see, does this do anything else? Hold up. Nope, it's just fear. Alright, yeah, well, let's see, that was my... How far did I have to move to get into that position? Do I have any movement left?
Yeah, you only move 15 feet.
Alright. If I move closer to the big barricade or any of the ones behind the small barricade, not going to be able to see me anymore.
Oh, you're at the base of the big barricade.
Oh, okay. In that case, I would like to use my 15 feet to climb onto the big barricade.
Alright, yeah, you climb up onto the big barricade.
So
There's
now,
a lot of gasps and screams as, Mornay reaches over and looms over the wall.
Good. I think all of them should be able to see me now from up here.
These farts are having an Attack on Titan moment here.
Yeah,
They
right?
really are.
From that day forward, Spartan kind would live in fear. Alright, that's my movement in action. I'm done.
They will realize humanity is cattle.
God, I need a Photoshop of that.
Well, who's seen the end of Attack on Titan?
Shut up. No spoilers.
Oh my god!
Let's keep moving. Alright. Yuri.
So how much movement speed would I need to get up next to Mornay?
30.
Well, I only have 25.
I mean, that's technically next to him from a certain point of view.
Alright, I go to the base of the big barricade then. And those guys up north are, though frightened, not incapacitated by my magic spell. So I'm going to shoot one of them.
Already.
I'm going to shoot him twice. Always double tap.
That's 2 hits.
22 force damage.
What's Vart?
That's all she wrote.
Yep. Yeah, there's no Svart left there.
On that day, Spartan kind received a grim reminder.
Alrighty. Alpha.
I guess I'm gonna kill me some Zvarts, huh?
Oh man, you gonna burst through the gates?
Yes, just look like the armored titan. But I roll a strength save to just burst through the gates.
Let's see, Olympia's strength. Give me a strength athletics check to try to smash through the wall. Alright. You slam into the wall. You see bits of wood break and splinter, and you can see an opening in, but it's not quite open enough to squeeze through.
I'm going to.
You can try again if you want. I treated this like one of your multi attacks.
Yeah. I think that's a little wrong.
Wow, that was a bad roll too.
Yeah, wow.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you Kool-Aid man through the barricade.
I wonder what
Splinters of wood and metal bounce across the ranks of Zvarts, knocking a couple of them over. The ones that aren't dazed are quaking in existential terror. And you can see from the illumination of that hooded lantern a much bigger cave.
Are we going to commit genocide this session?
No.
Inside of this cave, you can see a uncountable number of Zvarts. At least, within the 6-second round.
Oh.
This cavern looks to be a massive campsite of sorts.
Can I yell something out then when I burst through?
Of course.
I'm going to burst through. I'm going to say, make your peace with whatever god you serve!
I'm not sure about your opinion, but I don't know how many Zwarts I can take down at one time. It's probably lower than uncountable, though.
One of those situations of bad lighting and a shitload of them, and he has 6 seconds.
Ah.
There's just a lot of Zvarts in here.
Time to bust out the AoEs.
Anything else, Alpha?
No. I burst through, yelled at him, intimidated. I'm good.
Alright. Artie.
So I'll walk in following Alpha. So I presume I see like the stunned Svarts, and then there's what, 4 unstunned Svarts nearby?
There's a splattering of Zvarts that are still kind of functioning in the middle ranks, trying to rouse their companions. Most of them are terrified.
And then there's the cave full of Svarts.
Yeah, you can kind of see it, the flashing, as the bullseye lantern kind of swings by, you can see that there's more Zvarts beyond.
I'd like to point at Svarts, say, boom, and then have them all explode as I cast Shatter.
Are you casting it on the ones to the south who aren't fucked up, or on the ones that are damaged? Alright, my apologies. Are we casting this on the group of stunned, incapacitated, non-functioning Zvarts on the side of the barricade, or are you casting on the just stunned, startled ones to the south?
The ones who are not occupied by hypnotic pattern.
Okay. Alright, so you're firing down south at the fresh ranks.
So, as many as I can get within a 10-foot radius sphere.
Con save, right?
Yes. 2 pass. The 15 and the 19. 19 thunder damage, and then half for those who passed.
All right. The Zvarts explode into a shower of gore. The two ones that passed are crippled, their limbs damaged beyond recognition. They're kind of dragging themselves across the ground.
I just blow my finger, like, what's a smoking gun?
I was standing next to some of those guys, right?
No, you're on the northern barricade. He fired south past the southern.
Okay. So I'm not splattered with the Svart.
Correct, you're not in the splash zone.
Am I in the splash zone?
No, not really.
Damn.
Wait, what?
He fired down south into a different rank, not the ones that are startled by the barricade.
You want to be in the splash zone?
It's for the intimidation factor, I think. Anything else, Armerson?
Was I in the splash zone?
You're on top of the barricade.
No. So only the bottom half of me is in the splash zone.
Alright, anything else, Artie?
No, that's it.
Jaeger.
Well, hearing the commotion behind me, I turn around and see the... Am I in throwing range of... the large crowd of Svarts behind the second barricade, like in the cave, the large one?
Run that by me again one more time.
So you know the large cave with all those Svarts in it?
Yep.
The uncountable number? Am I in throwing range of any of the ones in there?
Not really. There's only slightly larger than a man-sized hole punctured through there. From your position, you can't really see in.
Alright.
How wide is a man-sized hole? Like an inch or 2 inches?
What?
An inch?
Sorry, continue.
Oh.
God
Wow.
damn it.
How far could I throw the bag of caltrops into the room?
Probably about 30 feet.
Beyond the entrance to the cave.
Yeah, probably about 30 feet.
Alright, can I try and do that?
Alright, yeah, give me an attack roll.
Does that have any bonuses or just straight d20?
A d20 plus your dex. I assume you're using your dex, right?
23.
Yeah, you hurl this bag and the caltrops go flying, scattering across this region. They're now... Artie and Alpha, you can see a bit to the south of the group of Zvarts you're in front of. Caltrops have landed between you and the rest of the cave.
So that should slow down their wave a little bit.
There were two.
No, this is a larger cave, right?
Wait, did I miss anyone, or did I get them all?
I mean, you got 8 Zvarts with your shatter. One moment.
Wait, so...
This is what we're looking at in terms of size of a cave.
Yeah, so on the south area, there's like an arc, and there's parts behind that. All over that large cave.
Yeah, you kind of got one of those squares, that 3-foot wide choke point. Anything else?
Can I make a attack against one of the Zvarts on the north barricade?
Yeah, sure. That stabs him.
Nine damage.
Alrighty. That kills him. Anything else?
That's my turn.
These guys. Alright, a splattering of them are going to try to start rousing their mesmerized comrades. The Zvarts in front of you, Jaeger, are going to disengage and flee. They're running up that northern passage.
What, the way we came?
No,
behind the
like
top
past,
barricade?
basically they're running. Okay, so do you guys see where the barricades are on that map? Oh shit, I didn't draw them. 1 second.
I think I know where they are, loosely. They're trying to go up that north passage towards the north end of the larger cavern.
Alright. Brown lines of the barricades, those red regions are a group of terrified and or mesmerized Zvarts. That blue circle is the Caltrops.
Right.
There's more of them to the south and a smattering to the north. You know, as if this is their main residential area. The ones on that northern barricade have fled north towards that upper limit of what you can see.
-2 bisected Zvarts.
Mm-hmm. A smattering of... Actually, no, hold on. These are... Let's see. You're going to hear some shouting from the south towards the back. All right. One of the Zvarts is trying to rally his comrades. This Zvart that's shouting, you can see, has the faceplate of a Warforged. He's wearing it on his head like a mask. He's going to try to rally his comrades.
It's getting kind of late. I'm gonna probably head to bed, guys.
All right, have a
See
good
ya.
night.
You guys take care.
Have a good one.
All right, it's going to try to rally those guys, and they're going to start slinging.
Are these... Does this include any of the afraid Zvarts?
No, not currently.
Okay.
I'm treating those guys on like a separate section this turn. 1 moment.
Right.
I'm basically trying to run a war game on my end.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a lot of Zvarts.
Alright, so 10 of them are going to open fire on... They're all kind of scary. They're going to fire at you, Mornay.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. What's my AC? That is 1, 2, 3 hits.
.12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
These Zvarts in front of the barricade are absolutely fucked. The couple that can function are going to start running.
Does this trigger any attacks of opportunity?
There would be an attack of opportunity triggered for Alpha and Armerson. You can each take an attack of opportunity against some of these running Zvarts. That misses. Alpha, do you want to take an attack of opportunity? Alpha?
Yeah.
1 second, guys. I have to step away for a moment. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. That hits. Roll damage. And splat. That's a dead Zvart.
Do Zvarts have blood, or do they just like turn into blue paste?
They have like a dark red blood. It's almost purple.
They're homogeneous all the way through.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they've got like have you ever seen like raspberry jam?
Oh, they've got like that. It's like gross,
Yeah.
gooey, viscous blood.
Yeah.
Can I taste it to see if it's raspberry jam?
On your turn, sure. Alrighty, Mornay.
So that's it for all then.
Yep, that's the turn of the Zvarts.
Cool. All right. Yeah, that was them shooting me with their slings. Then, can I attack any of them from up here on the barricade, or do I have to go down?
There are a couple up on the barricade with you. They are equal parts mesmerized and terrified.
Okay. Are there any that aren't mesmerized or terrified?
Yes, they fucked off.
Ah, the smart ones. All right.
Well, mostly because there are no Zvarts that were not mesmerized and terrified. They were either, all of them were both, one or the other.
Oh, we got all of them. Cool. Oh, and I get 2 attacks at this level now. Nice.
Make your move.
Yep. Do I get advantage if they're mesmerized?
I think that's just incapacitated, right, Under?
So it's an auto crit.
No.
No?
No?
All incapacitation is they can't take actions or reactions. Another
Oh,
part
right,
of the
that's
spell
only for
says they can't
mechanics.
move.
Yeah. Alright. So, incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions. Alright. Ooh, hey.
Yeah, that's 2 Zvart hits.
Alright, that's the first one. Is that first Svarda hit still up?
Yes. He's rather seriously injured, though.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
Alright. Let's see.
If this is one of the intimidated ones, he would have disadvantage.
Yep. He's also smaller.
And he's... Oh yeah, I should have advantage. Maybe that's a little better.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
grapple that one.
Alright. I'm going to hold on to him, and then can I make an attack against a different one without moving?
Yeah, isn't that the nat 20?
Yeah, that would be the nat 20. Does that one die?
Out of curiosity, did you, like, punt this thing or something?
Did I what?
Did you punt it or something?
No, I was going to grab one and then punch another one.
Yeah, what happened to that second one? What'd you do to him?
I punched him. I mean, maybe I punted him off the barricade, like into the crowd.
Yeah. This bloody wreck of a Zvark goes spiraling off the barricade, crashing into the crowd.
Alright, yeah, so I punt one in there, and I've got the other one in a headlock or something. And then, that was my action and bonus action. I don't think I'm going to move. I'm just going to stay here.
Alright, Yuri.
Yep.
Alright, I climb to the top of the barricade. And with 120 feet of dark vision, do I see any Zvarts that are not intimidated, like frightened or incapacitated?
Yes. You can see a gaggle of about 20 Zvarts to the far south end. They appear to be clambering over a large metallic humanoid. One moment. It looks like this.
Okay. I dislike that thing.
Yeah, you can also see their guy in the Warforged mask, like standing atop of it, chanting, trying to rally his Zvarts.
Oh, there's a guy in a Warforged mask, you say?
Yep.
I'm going to shoot his ass twice.
I take it you don't like him?
No, he's wearing a Warforged mask. I.e., he has marked himself as a high-value target. Does an 11 hit him?
An 11 does not hit him.
Unfortunately, you
Nuts.
can't target him because he's a character and he has other non-character units around him.
Fucking wargame rules.
Yeah, hey, I thought we were playing by 40k rules here.
And then the Zvarts show up with their cyclone missile launchers.
Oh no.
Don't give him ideas.
And, I'm going to drop prone on top of the barricade here. I'm done.
Alrighty. Alpha.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I want to have one of them big guys. I'm gonna bust one of them open.
What?
The Zvarts, they're running away, right? And you said they're running from these big things?
No, they're running from you.
Oh, well, and is any of them close so I can reach out and say, no, don't run?
Yes, there's a number of them who are incapacitated and mesmerized and also terrified. You know that scene in Attack on Titan where they all just kind of stare dumbfounded as the Titans come through the walls?
Times, so it doesn't matter. I swung at 3 of them and missed. They
Yeah.
move, but I can't hit them, so I'm done.
Yeah, they kind of stumble out of the way. Armerson.
How many can I get within a 10 or 20-foot cube? And I'd like to include the Warforged mask guy and the big metal
You
thing.
can't actually see those guys. I don't think you have dark vision, right?
There's the lamp.
What's the range of the lamp?
I think it casts a beam. Hang on, let me check.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
30 foot
30-foot dim?
radius. Dim. Or 30 foot right, and then additional 30 foot dim.
Okay, so that wouldn't make out the Warforged Titan, but it would make out at least the gaggle of Zvarts trying to get it working. So yeah, you see this smattering of like 15 Zvarts hanging around the foot of the Warforge. Well, you can't see. You can see them gathered around something beyond this light.
I'd like to... So, all of the other Zvarts are incapacitated, right?
Or terrified. There's a general route going on.
Well, then I ignore them and head towards the non-incapacitated Zvarts.
Alrighty, yeah.
And then I will... when I get close enough, I'd like to get as many as I can in a thunder wave.
What's the radius of that?
It's a 15-foot cube originating from me.
Ah, okay, 15-foot cube. Alright, I can get about 8 Zvarts.
And is that including the Titan and the...
No, it does not.
Well, alright then. Because it's not active right now, is it?
You can't really see it. You don't have dark vision. Are you carrying a source of light?
I have a glowing shield.
Oh, yes. In that case, this thing is illuminated. It looks to be semi-conscious, like it's waking up.
Well, if I can't, or I can't reach it. Like,
You cannot reach this.
well, then I'll just do Thunder Wave on the 8 Zvarts.
Alrighty.
It's 3 saved. For 9.5. And the ones that did not save are pushed 10 feet away. Get the heck away from that thing.
Yeah, the ones that didn't save, they're practically blown apart by the concussive force.
So they're dead?
Oh, yeah.
So not entirely apart, they're scraps of flesh holding them together. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Picture a diver next to a ship using active sonar. Alrighty. Anything else?
That's it.
Alrighty, Jaeger.
Alright, with the ones in front of me retreating, I run up to the barricade to the south to see what's going on over here. Is there still a concentration of smarts, like in a group?
Yes, there's still the large pile of Zvarts that are currently non-functioning.
Could I make a improvised Molotov out of some rope and some oil canisters?
Sure.
Didn't I give you a Molotov, or did you already?
I used them.
Oh.
So I'll make one, quit, and light it at a group of sparks.
Alright, give me an attack roll. Actually, it's small. Don't make an attack roll. It's more like an AoE.
Alright.
What's 8 plus your dex plus your proficiency?
Dex is +4.
So 12.
Proficiency is +3.
Alright, so we're looking about a DC 15. One of them manages to get out of the fire. The rest of them are caught in the burst. Roll a D6.
Two.
Alright, they begin burning and screaming. You can see panic is spreading throughout this entire cavern. Anything else?
Are any in range of a short sword?
Wait, do you have multi-attack?
Oh wait, yeah, forget that, never mind. I don't have anything left.
Alrighty. These guys. Well, as terror begins to burn through their ranks, the Zvarts are going to rout. Almost all of them that can. The Zvart speaker with a Warforged mask is going to fiddle around with that Warforge, and it is going to come rearing to life. Alrighty. Armorson. This Warforge is going to come charging towards you, stepping on a couple of Zvarts while it does, and it's going to try to kick your shit in.
Two misses.
Indeed, the giant axe hand and hammer both miss you. And, the Zvarts that are kind of clinging onto parts of its chassis are going to attempt to poke you with their spears.
One hit. I was too busy dodging the big axe and the hammer.
Indeed. Two points of piercing damage. And now the speaker. He's going to start chanting. And from his little stick are going to come blue glowing darts of magical force. 5 of them.
Oh, he's casting that Dark Souls magic.
At you, Armerson. Do you have, are you doing anything?
I don't have shield. So no.
Alright.
Armor spell.
These things hit you and you take 18 points of force damage.
Ouch.
Mornay?
Alright. Well, let's see. I believe I have a Zvart in a headlock currently.
I believe that's correct.
Oh.
You had a Zvart in a headlock.
Even with one, huh? That's another neck break. Alright. Well, now that I no longer have a Zvart, are there any left up on the barricade?
Not anymore.
Okay. How high up off the ground is the barricade? Like...
8 feet.
Oh, it's 8 feet?
Kind of like average. That might be one of the higher sections.
Alright. I believe well, no, you have to fall at least 10 feet to take fall damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see, but if I'm jumping perpendicular to the barricade, I can't get a run-up. So... let's see, what horizontal jump is,
Are you going to atomic elbow these Varts?
well, I'm just trying to get closer to the masked man. I might inadvertently atomic elbow a Zvart or two. Sorry, train horn. Let's see, where's the rules for this? We got jumping, long jump. Standing long jump, only half. Oh yeah, so I can get like 9 feet over a bunch of these Zvarts that are in front of me.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Although would I be able to get a little bit more since I'm like jumping from height? So I can...
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna jump over as many of these Zvarts as I can from a standing position to help me get closer to the masked guy.
Alright, yeah, he's up on top of the Warforged Titan.
Yep. Yeah, well, that used 9 feet of my movement. So I'd like to use the rest of it to get within melee of him.
Alright, yeah, you're able to run up next to Armerson.
Alright. He's on top of the masked Titan, you called it?
What? Warforged.
Warforged. I don't know where I got that. I think I combined that with something else you said.
Yeah, the masked Zvart. He has a
right.
Warforged mask. Like an actual Warforged faceplate for a mask.
Right. And the thing that he's on top of, though, is just a Warforged?
A Warforged Titan.
Ah, okay. Yes.
There's an image up at 921.
Yeah, so he's on top of it.
Correct.
And the thing is standing up?
Correct.
So can I get to him from down here?
You cannot currently. You'd have to scale this creature.
I would like to scale the creature.
You don't have the movement speed right now.
Are
you just trying are you just trying to start by like grappling it?
Yeah, if that's how you want to do it.
Yeah, sure. We can say that you can, get your grip on it.
All right.
The equivalent of running up and grabbing hold of its leg and start shimmying up later.
Okay. Do I need to roll for that or no?
Yes.
Okay.
There actually are rules for this.
Yeah, I know. It's the alternate use of grapple. Is this replacing one of my attacks or is this my action?
I'm pretty sure that would replace an attack since it's a grapple.
Okay. Alright, well, it's athletics at disadvantage for me. Because this thing is large. Ooh, yeah. Alright, I'd like to try again. Alright, that's 2 failures. So, yeah, let's see, that was my whole action.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna Shield of Faith myself. That's it.
Alrighty. Yuri.
So besides the Warforged the Zvart with the Warforged mask and the Titan, is there any other high value looking targets?
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the Zvart with the Warforged mask. 26 at him?
Yeah.
Alright, he takes 5 force damage.
Alright.
That's all she wrote.
Alpha.
I am going to attack Zvarts! Yes? No?
Sure. Those all hit.
Alright, I'm gonna roll these attacks separately. And just move along, killing them as I go.
Yeah. Yeah, you killed 2 Zvarts with that. Alrighty. Artie?
So I look up at this Titan. I look over at Mornay, and then I take a step back. I assume he takes an opportunity attack.
You assume correctly.
I hope he's doing what I think he's doing.
We'll start off with these little Zvarts. Do those hit you?
One.
None of those are frightened.
Wait, is that an aura that you're radiating or a single burst effect?
It's a single burst effect, but frightened is disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks
Yeah.
while they can see me.
These guys weren't caught in that.
Ah, okay.
Alright. And now the Warforge.
Whew, miss.
Indeed.
So I'd like to cast Fairy Fire and try and get as many of them as I can.
Yes. That's this entire block of schmucks in front of you.
Yeah, so deck saves.
Is that me as well?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can.
Fairy Fire
Yeah.
does not work like that.
Good to know. But yeah, he'd be able to angle it that you wouldn't hit you.
I mean, it's just a 20-foot cube and I point either side, so. We're not surrounded, so it's fine. Ooh, who was that?
God, it is raining incredibly hard here.
Alright. The Warforge is glowing. The mask guy is glowing. And I'm pretty sure 2 of the Zvarts are glowing.
Yes.
I don't know how he hit them without hitting me, but okay.
Just angled it.
Ah.
Remember, you didn't succeed in grappling.
No, but I was in melee with him.
Yeah. But you know.
Yeah.
Angles and shit.
Angles.
Alrighty. Anything else?
And then is there anywhere I could just hide?
I mean, I suppose there's a bunch of that shit that the Zvarts call, furniture and beds. It's not actual feces. Just flotsam and debris.
But would that provide, like, it wouldn't provide total cover, would it?
No.
What if I ran towards... I'll start running towards Alpha. Running towards the big barricade. I
Okay.
won't be able to hide this turn, but next turn or something.
Alrighty.
And defensive field, and that's it.
Jaeger.
Alright. How close am I to the masked one?
50 feet.
Can I close to 20 feet and throw a knife at him? Or no, can I dash to him and then attack with my short sword?
You'd have to get up the Warforge.
Oh, he's on top, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Could I climb up on top of the Warforge to try and knock him off?
There's a thing you can attempt.
Would that be acrobatics?
Okay, climb on bigger creature. By grappling. Yes, this is an aspect of grappling.
Okay. So that would be a strength check if I did try and do that.
Hold on. Oh, you can use dexterity acrobatics, combated by its. So yes, it's It's kind of like grappling, except you can use your dex acrobatics to try to scale.
Oh, you're using the treating a creature as terrain rules.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see, +4. Does a mobile have anything to say about that?
Don't think so. Actually, it might be not affected by difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm not affected by difficult terrain, that's all.
Okay, so that just makes it easier to scale.
Alright, so that'll be a d20 plus 4. 9. Is that an opportunity attack?
No, that was its attempting to resist you.
Ah. Well, I believe 26 beats a 9.
Mm-hmm.
So I fail to climb up.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take a swing at its ankle instead?
No, that would have been your action.
Alright.
These guys. The Svart is going to cast Magic Missile against you, Yuri. Magical darts come at you.
Yeah, there ain't shit I can do about that.
$10 points of magical force.
Okie dokie.
Let's see. The Warforged is going to advance, and the spear. Actually, no, he's not going to advance. The spear pokey guys are going to poke at Jaeger.
No hits.
And the Warforged is going to move around a little bit. And he's going to make a big old sweep with its axe hand. And I need Jaeger and Mornay to give me dex saves.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that your save, Mornay?
Yeah, that's my save.
Alright, Jaeger passes, Mornay fails. Jaeger, you take half. 16 points of slashing damage.
Don't if I pass a dex
Correct.
save, I don't take damage?
Correct. If you pass for half, you instead take none. Alrighty. Mornay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and climb up onto this guy this time, using the treating a creature as terrain rules. So now it's just flat strength athletics contested by his acrobatics.
Oh shit, it's contested by its acrobatics?
Yep. Unfortunately, I
Oh.
nat one.
Well, I'm assuming that thing's not very acrobatic, but
Correct.
Yep, it's forced to use acrobatics when I try to climb onto it, but when it tries to throw me off, it's forced to use athletics. No, we tied. How about that? I think that means it wins, though. Or no, we didn't. What the fuck? I have a +7. Never mind.
Yeah, seriously, what are you talking about?
Alright, so I successfully climb onto it. That's my one attack. And then I would like to climb up it so that I can get into melee with the guy on top.
He rees at you.
Yeah, I bet he does. And then I'm going to try to attack him. Yeah, that's better. Do I hit?
Oh, that hits.
Alright. First.
Do you want to just roll with advantage? Because isn't he glowing?
Oh, yeah, he is glowing. Yeah, let me
Oh,
roll it.
yeah, he is. He is. Sorry about that.
It's alright. No, I forgot to. Oh, still not in that 20. Oh well. Well, he's about to be glowing for a different reason. As I pop a first level smite into him. Then I'm going to try and grab him with my bonus action.
Alrighty. He is bloodied.
Oh, now I nat 20. So he needs to make a athletics or acrobatics at disadvantage. No. Alright, now using my movement, can I detach myself from the Warforged and atomic elbow him as we fall to the ground?
Of course.
Alright, what do I do for this? Because I've already used my action.
Well, you walk, taking him with you over the side.
Okay.
Pretty easy to position him, and use him as a cushion.
Yep.
And you weigh a lot, and he's small, so we're gonna... let's see.
I weigh a lot
Well-
compared to him.
Yeah, we'll call this a 3d6.
Alright. Cool.
wow.
Do I take that as well?
You take half of that.
Alright.
As you splatter this is Vart across the ground. You are currently prone, though.
I'll take it. Ooh.
Concentration loss.
That was me failing concentration on Shield of Faith without ever using it. Alright, I think that's it for me.
Alright. Yuri.
Should I roll initiative?
So, so is the Zvarti splatted the one with the mask?
Yep.
Great. So the only other high value target is the Warforged Titan.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot it.
With advantage.
Look at that shit. That right there is some horse shit.
Yeah, those both miss. The 17 just kind of tings off the armor.
Yep. Yeah, that's it for me.
Alpha.
I attack!
Also, somebody get Catherine and Anish.
I could attack!
What's your initiative?
Attack the glory big guy.
She got a
I'm
14.
going after the really big guy. Well, to y'all, he's really big. To me, he's a little man, and I'm going to introduce him to my spear.
Are we talking about the same thing?
But
What are you attacking?
the big guy!
Right, the 10-foot tall Warforged Titan. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can do that, right?
Yeah.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm also closing down a whole boatload of unnecessary stuff I have open. 1 hit.
How many hits is that? 1?
1 hit.
Nine
Alright.
points of piercing damage.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Catherine.
What am I looking at?
You're looking at a cavern full of dead and fleeing Svarts. Ahead of you, the party is currently engaged with a Warforged Titan.
Warforged are made of metal, right?
Metal and other assorted materials, yes.
And that metal is manufactured.
Yes?
Wonderful heat metal. I'm gonna subtle spell and look for cover.
Alrighty.
A creature in physical contact. 2d8 fire damage. Holding or wearing the object takes damage. Succeeded on a Constitution saving throw, drop the object. I don't think it can drop its chassis.
The Warforged goes prone, turning the spell off.
3
you know what they
fire
say,
damage.
stop, drop, and roll.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna look for cover and give Yuri a bardic inspiration, and that will be my turn.
Alright, Artie.
Alright, so all the Svarts that were with the Titan are gone?
No, they're still the ones on the chassis.
Did they take damage too?
No.
Alright, well,
They're on a section of wood and stone scaffolding instead of metal.
how far away am I from it? 30 feet? It didn't move closer, did it?
No, it didn't move. You're 30 feet.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my crossbow. And I'll shoot a glowing spark.
Alright.
I'll shoot the Titan because the Zwars don't really matter. So 4 damage, and I look for somewhere to hide.
Alright. There's more debris.
Can I? Are there any like walls? Like,
Nope.
how far is the big barricade that we walked through?
30 feet.
So I'll head to that.
Okay, you run to the front of the barricade.
But I can't get to the other side yet.
Correct. The front side was 30 feet from you.
Alright, well, that's it.
Alrighty. Jaeger.
Does it look like this Warforged is sentient or not?
Give me a history or arcana check. Or an insight check.
$24.
Alright, which check was that?
Insight.
Yes, this thing seems to be more robotic in its behavior compared to most Warforged. It doesn't seem to possess higher intelligence.
Alright then. I'll try and hit it with my short sword.
You have advantage.
$25.
Hit and sneak attack.
Okay, so... Oh. Can I use my Piercer feat to re-roll the 6 to see if I... Or... And would that work with
I'm
the
pretty sure you
damage?
re-roll your damage, not your attack roll, right?
Hang on.
I could be
Yeah,
misremembering
you're
the
right.
feat.
Yeah, you're right. Uh... What is my... Oh, 3d6. Okay, I will re-roll one of those ones. So add 2 to 14, 16 points of damage.
Alright. This thing's turn. The Zvarts are going to go for the shank against you, Jaeger.
Alright. Three hits.
9 points of piercing damage from their spears.
All right.
And this thing is going to swing with its axe hand. I need a dex save from Mornay and Jaeger. Jaeger passes.
Rolling good on my
Mornay?
saves.
Yep, 1 second. Oh wow, being prone doesn't do anything to dex saves.
Wait, really?
Correct.
Yeah, really. I can just roll out of the way, apparently. I don't think I
That
do
fails.
Yep.
12 points of slashing damage. Mornay.
Mornay is unconscious.
Death save.
Hey, I pass.
Yuri.
Well, I'm going to shoot it. It's still glowing, right?
Correct.
Does a 19 hit it?
A 19 misses.
7 force damage. What's my range to it?
10, 20, 30 feet.
Okay, and I'm still up on top of the barricade, right?
Correct.
Alrighty.
Prone, as I checked.
No, I stood up a couple rounds
Oh,
ago.
you stood up? Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, all these attacks should have been at disadvantage. Are the incapacitated Varts still standing there from hypnotic pattern?
Yes.
Okay. That's it for me.
Alrighty. Alpha.
It's my turn. Is the big guy still up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep pounding the big guy.
Okay.
Do I have advantage still?
Yep.
Two or three?
2.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
What's wrong?
That should be a +3, not a +6. So
Ah,
yeah, take 3 points off of that 8 and that 11. So it's
can do.
Yeah.
Anything else?
no, that's it.
Catherine.
Bonus action, redo the heat metal. Another 8 fire damage. And there's 5 Varts up there?
4.
4. Hmm. I don't know if this is actually going to help, but I'm going to try casting blindness on the Warforged.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw. That passes.
Oof.
That's going to be my turn.
Alrighty. Armerson.
I will fire at him. Oh,
Hit.
I also have 2 actions, so I get to fire again. Well, at least 1 hit. 5 damage this time. And then I'd like to hide behind the barricade.
Can do. Jaeger.
I'm just gonna whack him with a short sword again.
Alright.
8.
You're attacking the big guy, right?
Yeah.
You have advantage.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting about that. So 15.
That misses. Just kind of deflects off its bronze plates. This thing's turn. Catherine, is heat metal still on it?
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna try to fuck up Jaeger. Jaeger.
Yeah. Those both hit.
Alright. How much HP do you have?
I have 11 right now.
Okay.
So I believe that
Because this
this might
might
put
get
me under.
yeah,
by
yeah.
all.
Because yeah, let's see how this plays out.
I can use dodge to reduce by 1 by half.
12 points of bludgeoning damage from the hammer fist.
Alright.
And I need a strength saving throw from you.
$17.
Oh, you lucky fucker. Alright. And then the other thing already hit, so okay. $13 points of slashing damage.
So that is. I'll have the 13. Which is 7. Plus 6. Or plus 12.
I'm thinking you're unconscious?
Yeah, I am minus 14, so I am downed.
Alright, you're bleeding out. Mornay.
I am also bleeding out.
Indeed, death save. Alright. Yuri.
How badly off does this thing look?
It doesn't. It looks like it has been scuffed up, as they say.
Alright, well, I'm going to take 2 shots at it.
Two hits. Why, with a little bit of WD-40, this thing will be good as new.
I deal 19 force damage to it.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, you blast off a chunk of plate. It's that kind of ripping of metal sound. You put a nice hole in. Anything else?
They're all in melee with it, so no. No, I'm staying far away from this little fucker. I'm like, what?
Big
I'm like, what, 40 feet away from it?
30.
No, I'm going 40 feet away from it.
You're backing up? Okay.
As long as I can keep line of sight on him.
Can do.
Yep.
Alrighty. Alpha.
I'm hitting the big guy. Do I still have advantage?
Yep.
Three.
2 hits.
2?
Armor class 20. Plus 6?
Yeah, 2 hits. 3.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty, yeah. You also put some good damage onto the thing.
See, we just need to sacrifice some players to the dice for us to start doing damage.
Alrighty. Catherine?
Oh, Artie and Jaeger are down right now? Or is it?
Yep, Artie and Jaeger.
No.
Not
no.
Artie. Mornay, I'm sorry. I'm a little tired.
I will give Mornay a healing word. What is my... 6 health to Mornay, and I will shoot it with my crossbow. Not gonna do much with that. That's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty. Alpha. Armerson.
Okay, I continue pelting it with bolts. Three damage. I'm not doing much damage, but at least I'm keeping Fairy Fire up.
Mm-hmm.
So I peeked my head out, shot him, and went back to hiding.
Already. Jaeger, death save.
Ugh. Teen.
Already. These guys. Well, little Zvarts are going to do some pokey poke against Alpha.
Two hits.
7 points of piercing damage. Damn, big boy is going to fuck you up now.
One hit.
Okay. $28 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
You still up?
For the moment, yeah.
Alrighty.
I know you're trying to kill the whole party, but you haven't done it just yet. One more turn, you'll get us, though.
Morna, you're up.
Morna, you did get 6 health.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You're
Healing word.
conscious with prone on the ground, 6 points of HP, and a level of exhaustion.
Ah, okay. How's this big Warforged looking?
Banged up, but not yet bloody.
Is it still glowing?
Yes. Both from fairy fire and because of heat metal.
Ah, it's got heat metal. Alright.
So what are you doing?
I guess I'm just gonna punch it.
Alright, that's a disadvantage because you're attacking from prone.
Oh, I'm gonna get up first. And now it's at advantage from Fairy Fire. One hit.
One hit.
There we go. That's 16 bludgeoning and radiant damage.
Now it's bloody.
Cool. And I don't have anything I can do with my bonus action. So yeah, that's it.
Alright. Yuri.
Gonna shoot him.
So, alright. Before you roll,
Uh-huh.
as this thing is bloodied, you can see a chunk of its bronze plate kind of slip away from the rest of its shell, revealing sections of rusted metal and rotten wood.
I'm aiming for that.
Alrighty.
We can attack its weak point for massive damage.
That is 2 hits.
Interesting.
For 27 force damage.
Alright, yeah, you blast it. Its axe arm breaking and falling off of the rest of the chassis. The Warforged begins to blare a horn angrily.
I'm going to back up another 10 feet, I think.
Alright,
As long as I can keep line of sight on him.
Alpha.
You keep attacking!
Three hits. Alrighty, yeah. You attack it, dealing more damage to its now exposed internal workings. Anything else?
No, that's it. I'm done.
Catherine?
But I'm going to bonus action pick up. Who's still down? Jaeger?
Yep.
Jaeger with the healing word. 7 health. And then I'm going to hit this thing in the wooden bits with an axe.
Alright.
15 hit.
A 15 connects.
Eight non-magic slashing damage from a hand axe.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, you get in there and you strike at a section of it. Whatever you hit seemed to take. The Warforged begins to smoke. You hear gears grinding, and it tips over onto its side, crashing onto the ground. And with that, the room begins to fall silent. The smell of fire and opened fleshy bowels fills the cavern.
I suppose we should start killing the distracted ones now.
Yeah, how many rounds do you have left on that? I'm pretty sure it's been like a minute at this point.
No, it's only been 4 rounds. I've only had 4 turns.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I'm looking over everything. Wow, that ended fast.
It's been like 25-30 seconds. Real time.
Fuck. Man, when you get a wall of Zvarts to operate, that really felt like longer. Okay.
Yeah, I just saw you rolling those 20 saves that all those warts constantly had to do.
Okay, yeah. So, can I start killing the rest of the Zvarts? They don't stand a chance.
What was this big guy made out of? Brass?
Bronze and brass, some copper, stone, bit of wood.
How much of the metal is still good enough to reuse for like actual armor or tools?
Not a whole lot. This thing was in bad condition when it started fighting you guys.
Mm.
Can I investigate it to see if, like, there's still interesting things that the Artificer's Yield might like?
Yeah, give me a investigation check.
While he's doing that, can I loot the guy that had the mask?
Yes, you can.
Man, I don't understand this. Must be interesting then.
So you go poking around it, and well, this kind of Warforged construction is all but lost knowledge. The specimen before you is too badly degraded and has suffered too much damage to offer any meaningful insight.
Well, that's disappointing.
Can I take a crack at looking at it?
Sure.
Would that be investigation as well?
Yep. Unless you have a different aspect you're trying to look into.
No, I'll look at the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the same result. There's potentially some interesting bits about this, but given the degraded nature, you can't be certain if what you're seeing is a result of how badly damaged it is or actual design intent.
Is the mask of the Svart that had the Warforged mask still intact?
Yeah.
Can I wear it?
Hold on. Underlooted him first.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that.
All good. On him, Yuri, you find a spell focus, 2 daggers, a Warforged mask, 13 gold pieces, component pouch.
Anything in... So what kind of focus was it?
Arcane.
What kind?
What do you mean, what kind?
Wand, orb.
Oh, a stick.
Staff.
Anything in the component pouch?
For a Zvart, it's a staff. For Yuri. Oh, wait. Yuri's also short. It's
Yeah.
also a staff.
I don't like staves. Anything interesting in the component pouch?
Not really. Mostly standard fare.
Okay, well. Could always use a spare, so I'll just grab that. And I grabbed the gold, but other than that, there really isn't anything on them worth keeping.
So by the sounds of it, yes, Jaeger, you can get the Warforged mask.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't want it. Zvart was wearing it.
I'll wash it first.
Just for the record, Jaeger. Well, it does give you this badass General Grievous looking face. Warforged are some of your neighbors.
That is true.
This would be like walking around with a mask made out of human leather.
Just play RimWorld, it'll be fine. Everyone does it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I won't do that then. Are there any other paths leading out of this room?
Well, I sure hope so, otherwise Zvart all disappeared into nothing. The ones that retreated.
Run like a fart in the wind.
So the answer is yes. There is a northern tunnel and 2 southern corridors.
I'm just scrolling up to look at
Which way did they retreat?
Yes.
every
Okay.
way they could. Okay.
Fair enough. I don't know about you guys, but I think taking a short rest here might be useful.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I too would agree.
I would like to find somewhere that smells less
Hell, I'm
like
thinking
dead
long.
farts.
Fuck.
Although we're kind of getting towards the point where we might need a long rest.
Really?
I don't know about
Oh.
time, but I am. I'm already out of hit dice anyway. I can't spend any more.
You guys have been adventuring for about 5 hours now. Or, I'm sorry, that didn't account for like the hour of dicking around you guys did at the start. 6 hours. You're approaching the end of the day.
So we take a short rest and then fall back to a bit more of a defensible position for long rest?
Yeah, that works for me.
Sounds right.
Alright, well, I guess we hang out for an hour. Does anything happen?
Yes, the counterattack emerges.
I mean, they might. That's why I'm asking before people start rolling hit dice, even though we haven't actually finished a short rest yet.
Not really. There's no counterattack that materializes. That being said, as you guys take a short rest, I'm going to take a bathroom break.
Alright. Are we getting song of rest right now?
Yes, I'll do a song of rest.
How much is that? A D6?
That should be a D6. I'll double check. Yeah, D6.
Well, I'm back up to full.
After spending my last spell slot, my last hit die, and all of my lay on hands, I am still bloodied.
Oh. Well, I've spent all of mine, and I am back up to 1 point below full.
Man, even at level 5, you only get 2 hit dice back after a long rest.
Correct.
Are we hit level 5?
Mm.
Did you do that whole thing as level 4?
I mean, I only got here for the last 2 rounds, but yeah.
Yeah, we're level 5.
I mean, mechanically, I've been level 4 up until this long rest we're about to take, because we haven't finished one yet.
I'm back.
Alright, so that changed my bardic inspiration, but not my song of rest die.
But yeah, you guys are able to finish a short rest.
So during this short rest, I'd like to just take some samples and make some sketches of interesting parts of the Warforged Titan.
Can do.
Can I look around the trash piles, see if there's anything obviously interesting there?
Yeah. Give me an investigation check as you scope out this cave.
I'll give them some guidance on that.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna start giving
that a
everybody an
+2?
inspiring speech.
D4.
$28.
All right. So you go poking around here. And despite its roughshod material, the camp itself is actually fairly well organized. You can see regions set up for sleeping, areas for tool use and preparation of food and metalworking, basic metalworking, that kind of stuff. You come across what looks to have been at one point a nursery, along with well, not quite storehouses, but food storage as well. By the looks of this, there are about 50 days of rations prepared and sitting in storage.
Are there any interesting materials in the forge?
No, they appear to mostly have been working with copper and bronze.
How much copper and bronze do they have?
About 30 pounds.
That's a decent amount. So we got 50 days of rations and 30 pounds of copper and bronze?
That's an okay haul.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, not great, but better than nothing.
Is it 30 pounds of each or 30 pounds total?
Total.
So like 15 pounds each or something?
Thereabouts. There's
Right.
also like some odd scraps of tin.
Probably to make more bronze if they need it.
Well, I also pick up the caltrops I threw. And
Actually, you know, give me one deck save.
Fall on your own caltrops and break your tailbone.
10.
Yeah, investigating this cavern, you do step on a caltrop. You take 1 point of piercing.
He's been Legoed.
I Legoed myself.
Oh, I should roll. The hell's it?
Well, if there's nothing else besides the rations and metals, I'll start packing them up to get them ready to move and setting them in a discreet-ish corner.
I can carry the metal. I have room in my pack.
Guys, I have just found something I did not want to find.
What'd you find?
Looking up bronze, I found erotic bronze statues.
I'm pretty sure that's based on your search history.
No, it's not. I had to scroll down a bit to find that.
Sure.
Allegedly.
I mean, I have room for the I have a lot of room in my pack.
By the way, I don't know why we keep using that one picture for the Zvarts when this other one exists.
Because I wanted to project a sense of incompetence and, oh, this will be an easy fight when I showed them.
Right. Well, that's not really appropriate anymore, is it?
I mean, I don't know. I think the image is appropriate for this campaign. Just look at them! And, you know, there's just this field of dead Zvarts all around us.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, so if it wasn't for the use of that hypnotic pattern, so the way I had this set up was on the idea that the big barricade is meant to be strong enough that when compared to the small barricade, no one wants to try to take the big one. So enemies try to push through the small barricade and then get their reinforcements and, you know, cut off and surrounded. There's an actual reason to their barricade setup. It's just you guys kind of went through the barricade.
Yeah, you want to maximize your frontage while minimizing theirs, and you can't do that in a choke point.
Mm-hmm.
If I went before Yuri, I probably would have used Shatter on that barricade. Would it have also exploded?
Mm-hmm.
It's the difference between a level 5 party and a level 1 party.
Yep. A level 1 to 3 party would have likely had a lot more trouble with this. Especially when the Zvart Berserkers got deployed.
Oh, there is Zvart Berserkers?
Yeah.
The Spartan super soldiers?
Yes, Spartan super soldiers.
Yeah, they're from the Spartan program.
These must be those Mark 1s we heard about.
Level?
Yeah, no. So these Svartans, I had them dual wielding daggers. 3 attacks around. You know, kind of spooky in that regard. Unfortunately, for them, attack on Mornay went climbing over the walls.
And scared the shit out of them.
And the armored alpha went right through the fucking wall. Oh man. You guys killed so many Zvarts.
Yep.
Seriously, there's like 40 bodies inside this chamber. Oh, speaking of which, you guys do find 32 bronze daggers.
Oh, nice.
And then a shitload of other various bits of, like, common type goods. Quite frankly, you guys just raided a settlement. If you're looking for some loot, you could probably just look at an item of reasonable price off the list and just be like, hey, how much of that is there?
Which list is this?
How many carts and donkeys are there?
There's 1 cart with no wheels and no donkeys.
Is there something we could... Well, we have a forge and metal.
Like literally the trade goods.
We could heat the metal.
Or, not the trade goods, like general adventuring gear. Like if you guys need rope, there's rope here, etc., etc.
Any lamp oil?
Lamp oil, rope, bombs.
10 flasks of lamp oil.
You want it? It's yours, my friend.
I'll take some rope. Good old
All
rope.
right. You're able to find 6 50-foot spools of rope.
Yeah, I take 1.
I'll take another.
I cannibalized my rope to make 10 Molotovs, and I'll replace it with a fresh rope.
Seriously, in total, I think you guys have killed like 57 Zvarts.
Slow as words.
And there's still more.
They're like rats.
So do we keep pushing on?
Yeah,
No, I think it's time to take a long rest.
Alright, are we taking it here, there, somewhere else?
well, we could retreat up towards the river. That might be a more defensible position.
Actually, I was thinking inside the tunnel, so that way they can only come from us from two directions.
Yeah. We could take some of this trash and make a little barricade of our own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so we still have like 1 or 2 hours before we have to take a long rest, so we could fortify a position inside the like 20-foot wide tunnel.
And I have string and bells I can make. Or a bell. I'll...
Oh, I heard that prevents nighttime ambush.
Yeah, I'll string up some tripwires attached to a bell overhead. So that way I can get both sides of the tunnel on the outside of the barricades.
Well, I don't have anything I can do.
Or I only have 10 foot of string, so unless I can find some extra string.
If only there was like, 300 feet of rope laying around.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. I'll just use the rope as well. I'll unspool some of the rope and make some more string. Shh.
I'm sorry, what's up?
So we retreat a bit to that corridor that approached this room. It's where we can only, where they can only come at us from like two directions. We're going to use the material that they have here to basically rig up our own barricades. So if we are attacked, we have nice defensible positions.
And I'm gonna set up a tripwire on both sides, connected to a bell over a camp.
I assume all this prep means nobody else has tiny hut.
I don't have a tiny hut now.
Nope.
And I'm good for taking first watch.
I am a
I'll
fighter.
take second.
I'll ritual cast tiny hut.
Oh, great. We even have tiny hut.
Awesome. Let's.
Wait, and we don't even need to bother with the fucking hallway. We can just take it right here. No retreat.
I don't like the smell here.
No, it's not going to smell inside the hut, don't worry.
I was about to say, this is like right on 57 dead Sparts.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It'll be okay. I mean, the Zvarts are.
Honestly, we could probably make a barrier out of all the dead Sparts.
So where does Catherine set up the tiny hut then? I mean, we've made our suggestions, but ultimately you're the one casting it.
Yeah, I'll just set it up in the room. Make a clear spot of not having bodies inside the hut.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, there's a nice spot in the choke point of the room, nice centerpiece area, surrounded by corpses on both sides. Your hut appears.
I'll still do that tripwire around all the entrances.
We should still set up our normal preparations.
But now that I have 300 feet of rope to work with, and I can unspool that further into string, use my pittons to run it between the different entrances, I can use some of the daggers on it to act as additional bells, but yeah. Just balance them against the string, so if someone touches the string, they'll fall down and clatter.
Alright, so I'm on first watch, Jaeger's on second. Who wants third?
The two Warforged will be on all watches because we don't require sleep.
I can take third, but it's going to amount to yelling if the hut goes down.
And fourth watch? Or is it just going to be the Warforged?
I can take the fourth one.
Okay.
I will.
The Warforged are Alpha and Artie.
Yes.
Alright, then we go for a long rest with this watch order. Alpha and Artie and all watches as well.
Alright, you guys begin resting. And your long rest completes without any disturbances.
Cool.
So, what are you guys doing?
Well, you guys just want to continue pushing south?
It's worked so far.
Alright.
I mean, sure, we've got to rest. Let's go.
I'll pack up my gear and yeah. Are we leaving the stuff here for now, or come back for it, or?
Well, do you have a way to
Yes.
bring it with you?
I mean, I have the room to bring a lot of it with me, but not all of it.
Bring the valuables, like the generic stuff don't really care about, but the valuable things like the metal, the bronze, the copper, that stuff I think we should bring with us.
Alright,
I've got the daggers already.
Oh.
I can still carry the, what was it, bronze, copper, mid of 10.
Can I... How many daggers were there?
Mark them separately. 30.
Can I have 10 of those? I can use them as a ranged weapon.
Sure, you can have all of them if you want. I don't use them, I just keep them.
Alright, 30. I'll take the 30.
Go nuts.
Sorry, I had to step away there for a second. I heard something about daggers.
And then I can take the copper and bronze.
Yeah, there are 32 bronze daggers and 30 pounds of bronze and copper.
So I just split those into 15 each in my pack. Alright, I think I'm good to go.
Alrighty, we head south.
Alright, you guys head south. There are two corridors, one on the left and one on the right.
I'm thinking east. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking the same. And, can I sneak off down to scout again?
Sure.
18?
Yeah, you get sneaking.
You're sneaking on a beacon.
You start headed down the hallway. And as you get about 30 feet down, you see here a T-Junction. One headed to the west, another headed to the east.
I'll continue east for a little bit.
Alright. You go another 60 feet before reaching another T-Junction, with a tunnel going off to your right and another off to your left.
Can I go back to the first junction and see what the other path is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you step through that other junction into an open cave. Inside of here, this thing's about 30 feet across and 50 feet long. You can see the far wall of this has some of that alchemical runoff river water with a bit of a difference. You notice that the water here isn't nearly as contaminated looking. There's much less of a sheen to it.
Interesting. Can I deduce why this would be, or...
Yeah, give me an investigation check. Or a nature check. Survival would work too.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do a survival. 18.
Alright, so as you kind of look around here, kind of check on the water itself. So it looks like this section of water connects to the rest of the river, which is probably on the other side of this rock wall. But that the alchemical runoff, most of it is floating on the surface of the water. And so the rock formation here is acting as a divide where less of the buoyant runoff is making it underneath the wall.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else interesting in this room?
Yes, there is a large cauldron here. The fire has gone out, but you can see that it is filled with 30 gallons of fresh water.
Alright. Is that else? Is that the only other thing in this room?
Yeah, there's bits of Zwart supplies in here, but yeah.
So this is probably where they're basically their well. Is that what I deduce, or
That would seem like a reasonable deduction, yeah.
their restroom? Either way.
A well.
Oh, okay.
Why would they boil the water that they're shitting in?
To clean it, obviously. There's farts. I don't know.
Why would they clean anything?
Exactly. Okay, well, I go back to the group and tell them about the T-Junction, and then which way do you think we should go, right or left? at the second one.
East.
Unless... Okay. We'll continue off east then.
One moment.
Oh, okay.
That kind of roundish chamber there with the gray stuff, that's the water.
Ah, okay. I stand by my statement. Let's go to that lower one, go east.
Alright.
I'll go east then.
You're doing the scout thing again?
Unless we all want to go at the same time.
Nah, I'm cool waiting at the junction for you.
Alright, yeah, you start creeping down there. And as you're walking, you hear a bit of shuffling above you and a ree as a Zvart leaps down from a perch up in the top of the tunnel.
Oh no, it's a Spartan.
Do these hit you?
Yes, all of them do.
You take 13 points of damage as this Zvart rees at you and knifes the shit out of you.
Can I use Uncanny Dodge
Sweet.
on one?
Yeah. This will also be time to roll an ish.
Do we hear that to enter Inish from where we are?
You heard a ree in the distance.
Alright, guys, let's go.
Okay, let's see, how many... So that would be 8 points of damage.
Yeah, it's doing a d4 plus 2. Mornay?
How the fuck did I go first? Wait, did you put these backwards?
Oh yeah, that confused me too. Yeah,
Yeah,
so...
what the hell did
You
you do?
jolly green jackass!
I was about to say, like, I got a 3.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah, no, that was funny.
Change alignment to chaotic.
It always was.
Alright, Mornay, so tell me your action. Okay, everyone decide your action. Now you go first.
Hold on.
Yeah, we can finally do, like, true real-time D&D, where every single person declares their action at the same time, and then the DM decides what happens.
Alright. From the sound of it, how far down the corridor was he when he got hit?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, about 70 feet.
Yeah, actually, I know I rolled an ish, but I think I gotta go to bed. I'll see you all.
Alright, see ya.
Have a good night.
I dash down the corridor, moving 50 feet. Do I... Well, hold on. After 25 feet, would I have line of sight? Is this a straight enough corridor for me to see them?
It is not. It is a curving corridor.
Of course it is. I dash 25 more feet. Do I have line of sight of them?
Yes, you do.
Great. How far away?
Of course it is.
That'd be 20,
About
right?
20 feet.
Do I get line of sight of them before 20 feet?
Nope.
Shit.
I suppose you could get it like 23 feet.
Yeah, I stop at 23 feet.
Splitting squares right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it! Pete wasn't here for that one.
You wasted it.
I wasted a great pun.
But that's all I got. End of my turn.
Alright, Jaeger, with a flourish of knives, he's gonna flourish them and knife you some more.
Oh no.
Then he's gonna say knife to meet you. And it's gonna be a pun because he's cutting you into meat chunks.
One hit. Or actually, sorry, 2 hits.
That was a crit.
Yeah. I am going to... Well, I'll see what this guy's doing. I am gonna reduce the 1 to 10 damage total.
That math was easy. Out of curiosity, how you looking, Jaeger?
I am almost dead. Or, well, downed. I went from 1 below full to almost dead in 2 attacks.
Alrighty. Well, this is Vartan Warrior. Is going to disengage and fuck the hell right off.
How many Zvarts are there?
Just 1.
Just one. He's going to run 30 feet around a corner. Up on your left. Alrighty. Catherine.
I'm gonna run up 30 feet of movement, so I'll have to dash to get line of sight? Question mark.
You would run up. That would get you a bit past Yuri, but you would not be able to see him. You can see Jaeger, who looks to be very badly wounded.
I would point out the corner, like, he went that way. He's around the corner.
And then I'll give chase. Yeah, I'm just dashing after him.
Alrighty. Wait, you have double dash?
Oh, I thought you said my normal movement got me to Yuri.
No. No, dash would get you to Yuri.
Okay. And that's it for me.
Jaeger?
I'm not chasing after him, so...
After him!
I don't know, can I use the...
What, Jaeger?
Can I... I don't know. I'm gonna stay back. I'm just gonna stay where I am for this one.
You know you can ready an action.
If I see the Svart come around the corner, I'll throw a dagger at it.
Alright. Artie?
I charge forward. And I assume I don't see them. I did dash, by the way.
Right.
And I put up my dukes and I'm like, where is he? Where is he?
Going
That's
around
it.
that corner.
All right. Alpha.
Well, I'm going after him, I suppose. I'm on dash 60 feet, however far that takes me.
That gets you up to the rest of the party.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to chase, I suppose. That's all I can do. Continue to chase.
All right, you continue to chase. All right. Mornay is gone. Yuri?
How far is that corner from me?
30 feet.
I moved my 25 feet of movement. Is it possible for me to lean around the corner and see?
Yeah, I can see kind of a place that you could get to be able to do that.
All right, what do I see?
What's your passive?
13 with a 120 feet of dark vision.
You don't see anything. You just see a rock wall.
Like it's a dead end?
No, like just tunnel and rock wall.
Oh, okay. How far can I see? Is it relatively straight?
Yeah, it's relatively straight. You can see it hits a T intersection in about 25 feet.
Okay. I ready in action to shoot the first motherfucker I see that's the first enemy that I see. Let me be clear about that. I'm going to shoot the first enemy I see.
Is anybody here married? Or engaging in adultery?
Always.
As Bard, I plead the fifth.
Catherine enters your Overwatch. Yuri XCOM jerks and fires. Alright. This guy. He's gonna do Svartan stuff. Catherine?
I'm going to. I'm just gonna head over to Jaeger and give him a healing word. Jaeger, you got 5 health back.
Yay, I am only bloodied now.
And I'm assuming I don't see anything different with no blind or no dark vision.
Correct.
Alright, is there anybody in front of me?
Did you get past Yuri?
The first time, I don't know if anyone's moved up since then.
Probably not then.
Alright, then I'm going to take the... Yeah, I'm going to take the dodge action.
Alright. Jaeger.
Well, I'll stay at the back of the group for this one. Can I see this part?
Nope.
Alright. I'll keep moving up as long as I am towards the back. And if I do see him, I will ready an action to hit him with a dagger.
All right. Artie.
I move up 30 feet. I assume I don't see anybody.
Correct.
And, like, I am with everyone else, though, right? So,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna ready a punch.
Alpha.
I am going to continue the chase. I'm assuming the party moved forward, continuing to chase the monster. That's what
That's
I'm
correct.
going to do. Yes. I am going to continue another dash, 60 more feet. Pick me around the corner, I suppose. If there's any walls, I'm just going to continue, or barricades, I'm just going to continue running.
Already. Hey, you catch up with the rest of the party.
Okay, well, then that's all I can do.
Yuri.
Did Alpha pull past me at all?
Yep.
Anything pop out when he did that?
Nope.
Did he make it to that T intersection?
He did.
Okay. You said that's... Sorry, how far?
The T intersection is 5 feet from you. Or do you mean the farther T?
The farther T. The one I'm aiming down.
Oh, okay, yeah. He hasn't made it to the far T.
And how far is it?
20 feet.
Okay, I go to the far T. What do I see?
Who's the farther?
You see a passageway that extends a mere 10 feet to your left, and another passageway that extends around a corner about 30 feet away from you to your right.
I look on the ground and see if there's like any tracks or anything I can follow, cause shit, we lost them.
Give me a survival check.
Can I use investigation?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. And I will cast guidance on myself. Can I do that as my action?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, lost him, guys.
Can I check?
Yep. You can on your turn, Jaeger. You can.
Oh,
you can
we're
see
not.
this. I mean, actually, do you guys want to end initiative?
I don't know. I thought it was, but if it's not, that's fine.
If you guys want to call initiative, you can. But yeah, Yuri, you see some tracks and then they're just gone.
Yeah, looks like he ran for it, guys. Oh well. So I guess we saw a meet up again.
All right, the party collects. The Zvart not found.
Did he get away?
Yeah, he ran for it. I don't know which tunnel he went down.
Okay, now can I make a check or?
Can we check, see if, yeah.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
Want to help.
So what would that be then?
An investigation check.
No, if someone's helping, or does that
Oh, an
not help it?
advantage.
At advantage!
$19.
Yeah, you start poking around. You're
Oh,
looking,
God.
You're looking.
I know what's gonna happen.
and you find a section of the rock wall that looks a little off. And you realize that's a bed sheet stained with dust as a knife comes out at you.
God. Damn it.
I mean, really? He's hiding behind a bed sheet. I mean,
A camo painted bed sheet.
It's like it's camo painted green and like red.
And in the dark, it all looks the same.
Ugh. Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
Has it been, though?
Not really.
you're not
Not for my
dead yet.
character, anyway.
You're not
23
dead
hits.
yet. You only took 6 points of damage.
You mean 3 points of damage.
Okay, 3 then. There you go.
Alright, motherfuckers, we're back in Inish. We'll just use the same Inish roll.
Okay.
So Jaeger just did his turn. Artie.
Punch! Twice.
Damn, I was going to try to strangle him with his sheet.
1 hit.
$13 damage, and he has disadvantage against others until my next turn.
Alright, Alpha?
Is he dead?
No.
Then I'm going to try to poke him into the wall with my spear.
Two hits. He's badly bloodied.
Okay, I'm done.
Yuri?
So, do I see this guy, or do I just see the bed sheet?
You can. The bed sheet's been blown apart. You can see the Zvart with a bloody bronze knife.
Hey, that's my blood.
Bang bang.
16 force damage.
Yeah. You shoot this guy twice and he slumps back into his. What do you call a spider hole in a wall?
Alcove.
Okay, yeah.
Spider hole.
Shooting him back into his concealed alcove. He slumps down, bleeding. Well, out of an ish.
Do I take psychic damage from that second attack? Or a surprise? Actually, don't answer that.
You take 62 points of humiliation damage.
Oh no, I'll never recover.
Indeed. Your self-confidence is crippled. I don't know, man. Do you want to die?
No. Alright.
So I do have my owl back if you want him to take over scouting.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be scouting with 10 hit points.
You've killed the last of the Spartans. You'll be fine.
Spartans never die, they just go missing in action.
Exactly. Alright, let's use the owl to scout and continue down the... Actually, I'm kind of lost on what the map looks like at this point, or where we are. There are several turns, right?
I think it was just one.
One moment.
So we can go south 2, east 1, and north 1, right?
Just keep turning left,
I thought we were going east before.
which was left.
Alright, let's go east. Or left.
You walk into a dead end.
Alright, let's... Wanna go south? Kill back one fork and go south.
Sure.
Do what you want. We got your back.
So I'll send my owl over there, and of course he'll be dodging, and I'll be ready to disappear him if anything attacks it.
Wait, so which intersection are you guys going back to?
I was assuming we just backtrack 1 and go down.
So you want to go to intersection number 2?
We bump the wall, we 180, we go down from there.
Okay, so you want to go to the right.
To the right and then down, yeah.
All right. You guys head down over on this route. Eventually, making your ways to the underground river that you came across. In fact, this section looks rather familiar, save for one crucial difference. Where previously this entire area looked like a rock alcove, you can now see sludge, footprints, and disturbed soot. Not soot, silt.
Does it look like the Spartans retreated through this way?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they pushed like concealed rafts out onto the river.
Like bolt hole. Alright.
I'm gonna cast light on one of my daggers and look for other concealed rafts where they would have taken the previous ones offshore. We did kill some of them, presumably they'd have enough that if they didn't suffer heavy casualties, they weren't leaving half their people behind.
You don't see any more concealed rafts.
Alright.
Is there anything else interesting around here, or?
No, not that you can see. Unless you want to find something.
There's me. I'm interesting.
Try jumping in the water.
Okay.
You jump in the water, you see a dozen Spartan super soldiers snorkeling.
They have little reed snorkels.
Wonderful lightning bolt.
Joking aside.
Alright, if you guys don't want to do anything here, let's head back up and try a different path. How about the one to the north? Like, we go up the...
That one's a dead end.
Oh. Wait. Are they both dead ends?
No. One moment.
Sorry, it's late. I'm getting turned around.
You're all good.
It doesn't help that it's hard to tell what's just we haven't seen, and the other is, it's just like a rock wall. So what haven't we explored?
I'm marking that as we speak. The purple thing, that is a dead end. The red ones are unexplored passages.
Alright. Okay, I was completely turned around, because I thought we were on the second red one instead of... Yeah. You wanna go down the first, red one? See what's down there?
Sure, it's fine with me.
Let's go. And so we go.
Indeed, and so the party goes. I think we'll call the session here for tonight.
Okay.